Hello, my dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are keeping fine. Our new chapter is nouns. That is chapter 3 from page number 22. So, my dear students, what is a nouns? A nouns is a word that tells the name of a people, places, animals, and things. Like, for example, Sheena. Sheena is a person name. Park is a place name. Elephant is an animal name. And newspaper is a thing's name. So, nouns are of different types. So, what are the different types? You can see here. There are common nouns, proper nouns, singular nouns, plural nouns. So, what is the common nouns? Common nouns are the names given in general to people, places, animals, and things. Common nouns we are using for the general names. When we are using in a common name, that is boy, all together we are saying it a boy, office, lion, soap, etc. So, what is the proper nouns? Proper nouns are the names given to particular people, places, animals, and things. They always begin with a capital letter. Example: Gaurav, Mumbai, Bhagavad Gita, Sunday, February, then Jupiter, Mercury. All these are particular name. That is a proper noun. Proper nouns tells only for the particular name of a person's, a place's name, a particular place name, or particular animal's name, or a thing's name. So, what is the singular nouns? Singular nouns refers to one person, place, animal, or thing. It tells us only one person, or one animal, or one thing, or one place. That is a singular nouns. And when we talk about more than one of anything, more than one, that is known as plural noun. So, boy is a singular, is a single, and boys are plural, that is more than one. Doll, dolls. Wish, wishes. So, next you can see here again what is singular and plural. See, many singular nouns are changed into their plural form by adding s. When we have to use from singular to form a plural, we add s or es. See here examples. Kitten is a single, and kittens is more than one. Sister, sisters. For singular nouns which end in s or sh or ch or ss or x, we add es to make a plural form. Whenever we find a word that ends with ch or s, already the word is ending with s or sh or ch or ss or x at the end of the word, then we are using es on those words to make it plural form. See the example: mats, matches, class, classes, bush, bushes, fox, foxes. For singular nouns that end in o, we add either s or es to make the plural form. Whenever the word that ends with o, we are adding s, or sometimes we add es. Like for example, radio, radios, tomato, tomatoes. For nouns that ends in y, if a consonant comes before the y, we drop the y and add ies. If a vowel comes before the y, we simply add s. Here it says that when the word that ends with y, but if the consonant comes before the y, consonant words that comes before that y, then we used to drop that letter y, then we add ies in place of y. But when the y comes before the vowels, then simply we add s. See here, lady. Before y there is a d, so d is a consonant, so in place of this y we will add ies. Since d is a consonant, so it will be adding ies in place of y. And toy, see here, o is a vowel, So before vowel we will simply add toys. So y will remain same as it is. We will simply add only s. For nouns that end in f or fe, we usually drop f or fe and add ves. When the word that ends with f or fe at the end of the word, then we will drop the f or fe. Then in place of those words or those letters like f or fe, we use ves. Example: wife, wives; leave, leaves. Some nouns change to their plural form in different ways. Some of the nouns that change their plural form in different ways. There are no fixed rules for those group of nouns, so they are called irregular plurals. There are some of the words they may change it in a different way. There are no fixed rules for those groups of the nouns, and those group of those words are called irregular plurals. Like child, child will become children. There is no es or as, or we have to drop this one or that one. So child will become children. Mouse, mice; tooth, teeth. So all these are irregular plurals. Next you see collective nouns. What is a collective noun? A collective noun is a noun that names a group of people, animals, or things. Collective nouns tells us the name of a group of people. A group of people, not a single person or two person. It's a group. A group of animals, a group of things. Like for example, a band of musicians. Music we cannot play a single person. If you want to form a group, then it says a band of musician. A troop of monkeys. Monkeys they comes in a group that known as troop of monkeys. A pride of lions. A herd of cows. So what is concrete nouns? Concrete nouns and abstract nouns. The nouns that we learned about so far are the names of people, places, animals, and things. These are all material things that we can see, hear, smell, feel, or touch. These are called concrete nouns. For example, dog, tree, child, building. That we are learning from so far, the names of the people, places, animals, or things. All these are material things that we can feel or hear or smell or touch. All these are concrete nouns. And what is an abstract nouns? Nouns that name qualities, feelings, and ideas are called abstract nouns. The nouns that we feel, we have qualities, and we have got ideas. All these are abstract nouns. For example, courage, kindness, heat, anger, sorrow. All these are abstract nouns. So my dear students, for today I'll end up here. In the next class I'll continue with countable nouns, uncountable nouns, gender, and possessive nouns. So please all of you take care of yourself. Go through your book once again, read it again. Take care, stay safe. Thank you.